ensure that the power to the machine has been isolated. Then open the cabinet and remove the finger plate. Remove the tension from the bandsaw blade and finally remove the blade. Loosen the blade guides, both at the top and the bottom set, and leave them well clear of the blade. Fold the blade carefully, and if you're not going to use it again, dispose of it safely. Choose the blade for the material that you are going to cut. Here, fitting a 1/2 inch wide blade with 6 teeth per inch. Carefully unfold the blade and use gloves to ensure that you won't accidentally cut yourself. Fit the blade carefully onto the wheels and check that it runs freely. Tension the blade, checking that there is about 12 millimeters or 1/2 inch of movement in the blade at its longest run.
Okay.
Adjust the tracking of the blade so that it runs centrally on the band wheels on the crown of the tyres.
Okay.
Now set the blade guides. Bring them carefully forward until they are positioned just behind the gullet of the saw teeth. Set the thrust pin or roller just behind the blade so that it doesn't contact the blade until pressure is applied onto the blade. Blade guides can take a variety of forms, for example fibre blocks or roller bearings.
Right, no.
The blade guides shouldn't actually touch the blade, so adjust them up to the blade without diverting the blade, using pieces of paper as the correct gap between the blade and the guides on either side. Now repeat this process underneath the table to set the second set of blade guides. Run the blade by hand to check that it runs freely on the wheels and through the blade guides. Now replace the finger plate and secure the table. And finally, run the bandsaw to check that it runs freely and the machine is ready for use.